hockey teams that were awful but then became champions. Back in 2017, the Colorado Avalanche were an absolute disaster. They finished dead last in the entire NHL with only 22 wins all season. On top of this, the locker room was falling apart as the fans had lost hope, while even their head coach had just quit out of frustration. But little did anyone know that rock bottom season would be the spark for one of the biggest turnarounds in hockey history. You see, before the 2016 season even started, their coach Patrick Waugh suddenly resigned, leaving the Avalanche scrambling to find someone new just weeks before the season began. They ended up hiring Jared Bednar, a guy who barely had time to meet the team before the first game, so the result was chaos. They lost games left and right, finished with a minus 112 goal differential, and looked completely hopeless. But instead of firing Bednar like everyone expected, their general manager Joe Sakic made a shocking decision. The thing is, Sakic decided to keep Bednar and completely rebuild from the ground up. He wanted to build a team that actually wanted to be there, not just chase big names. So that meant one major change. In 2017, star forward Matt Duchene demanded a trade, saying he was tired of losing, so Sakic sent him to Ottawa in a massive 3-team deal that brought back a bunch of young talent as well as draft picks that would soon turn into Bowen Byram. But the real magic started after that trade went down. As it turns out, that move completely changed the culture of the Avalanche. Nathan MacKinnon, Mikko Rantanen, and Gabriel Landeskog took control of the locker room, while the team started playing faster, hungrier, and more connected than ever before. They went from 48 points to 95 in just 1 year, so they made the playoffs again and proved that the rebuild was working. But even then, no one could have predicted what was coming next. What I mean is that just a few years later, everything came together. Cale Makar joined the team and instantly became one of the best defensemen in hockey, while the Avalanche turned into a powerhouse that dominated the league in 2022 with 56 wins and the top seed in the West. Then when the playoffs came, they tore through everyone, so they beat the 2-time defending champion Tampa Bay Lightning in 6 games to lift the Stanley Cup.